はい、マッデンNFL23 フランチャイズモードカーボーイズやっております。今回は2シーズン目になります。2023年シーズンの、ディビジョナルプレーオフ。相手はシカゴベアーズになります。前半終わって21対7カーボーイズ2ポゼッションのリードで、カーボーイズのリターンからで試合が、再開になります。前半終了間際、ちょっとリターンのキャッチングミスで、そこからのターンオーバーで得点ですね、されてしまったんですけども、なんとかさっきの流れを出し切りたいよね。この最初のシリーズ、できれば立ち上げたいですけども、フィールドゴールで得点とか上げられればいいかなというふうに思いますね。エリオットへのパス3ヤードのゲームですね。
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. Meanwhile, Prescott's throwing a back out and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play. Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1, got to be in sync, and they were.
Nice catchですね。
Pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. So back to nothing. And 3rd and 8 now. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage. It's critical to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point. Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the tackles because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And not much of a hold there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there. He'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run.
Intercept 奪いたい。奪いだ。いやー、今セーフティーの前で取れるかなと思って投げたんですけどね。いや、反応が良かったです。うわー。
Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
もうちょっと前のゾーンで取れるかなと思ったんですけど、ちょっと意外と 反応が思ったより早かったですね。これはちょっと痛い。あ、インターセプト、トレボン・ディクス。うわー、いや、1プレーでやり返しましたね。さすがディクスですね。うわ、いやー、これは大きい。1プレーでやり返しましたね。あ、これこそ本当タッチダウン欲しいですね。
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that's going to be
ここにコンペで今ちょっと危なかったですね。
It's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening.
できましたね、タッチダウン。シュルツへのタッチダウンパスですね。わあ、このタッチダウン惜しかったですね。インターセプトされてからやり返して、その前のラベルのパスもちょっと危なかったですけどね。インターセプト取らなかったんで。
Through this stadium, somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer, beware. Extra point by Mo.
これはまた釣りボーでしたね。この後半開始は、トレボン・ディクスが作ってくれましたね。
The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
おー、危ない。
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Onto the field now come the Bears. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them the first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
First down, here's the run.
押さえましたね。
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Sam Williams bringing him down that time. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off play action. Fields taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
うわー、今もブリッジかけたんで、かなりプレッシャーかかりましたね。
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
21ヤードラインから、カーボーイズの攻撃シーズンですね。
They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this, we can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
Pedal to the metal, that's what we're seeing right now. A 20th carry here for Elliott.
とりあえずファーストダウン取りましたね。
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
いや、今よくこう振り切りましたね。6番スミスでしたね。エリオットが振り切った感じでしたね。
outside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson.
Right
on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't fall victim to it themselves.
And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. He's got to complete to Tolbert. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Prescott now from the 50. Got his man there.
ファーガラップへのパスですね。7ヤードぐらいに来ましたかね。パス感覚ですね。
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield he can only cover for so long.
今下がっちゃいましたね。取った時点では超えてましたけど。
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
エリオットなんですね。この試合はランもパスも効果的に出てる感じですね。
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
シカゴ1人怪我しましたね。
Appears to be an injured bear on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Off the play fake, Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Lopez. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Tolbert ですね。
And he will have a Cowboys first down.
完全に今刻んで取りましたね。
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Can I try and go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there? Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver.
おお、ウィーラーまた抜けましたね。これで第3クォーターが終了ですね。28対7。フルポゼッション差で今またカーボーイズチャンスですね。
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point, as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 2nd down now. It's Wheeler, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
ああ、まずい。やべやべ。今投げてようとしたらちょっともうボタンを間違って R1 ボタンをちょっと押しちゃったんですよね。フォースダウン2。
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
1次ラウンド。あ、インコンプリートですね。一瞬キャッチしたと思ったんですけど。これ今落とし、チャレンジもできないのか。
Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule. When someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
ああ、びっくりした。インコンプレートですね、今。
Taking their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
モンゴメリーのパスでしたけど、2ヤードのゲームでしたね。
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
フィールズに投げ捨てましたかね。パントに取りましたね。
He's on to punt as he gets this one away.
これパントこれミスしましたね。36ヤードライン、もうフィードボール蹴れるところまで来てますね。
The Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Wheeler, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. Same case on that play. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. So give him
これフィードゴール蹴っても蹴るよりもファーストダウン更新して時間を進められれば一番いいという選択ですね。
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
3ポゼッションがあるのであんまりフィードゴール蹴ってもそこまで大きく差が出ないですからね。これファーストアップ出ましたね。
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. On 1st down, Wheeler. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
完全にガラップは相手がパスに変えましたね。
The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Give to Elliott.
あ、タッチなんですね。
He'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
タッチダウンラン取りましたね。
with his third touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys are moving closer to a date now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Marr on for the extra point.
で、35対7。好ポゼッションになりましたね。残り4クォーター7分3秒ですね。
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Out of the gun, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
コールクメットですね。
But he takes it up to the 40.
実際の NFL のベアーズのクメットっていうのがもうちょっと、さっきも言いかけたんですけど、もうちょっとうまく使えれば、もっといい攻撃できると思うんですよね、ベアーズも。ただ、フィールズは、クメットタイトエンドなので、やっぱり自分から近いところなんで、クメットにパス投げるよりも自分で走った方のが安全かなというふうに判断して、クメットにパスあんまりいかないのかもしれないですけど。コンディション変えましたね。これはいいコンプレーですね。じゃあこれは来ますね。ああ、フルバックか。あ、これはフォールスタートなんでしたね。
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Fields. Flush to his right.
インターセプト。ブラックオンですね。
Picked up by Julian Blackmon, and the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And it would appear that first round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round. They look to book a spot in the conference championship. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Play action now. Prescott. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Finally home down for the first time in this game. Multiple
もうちょっと抑えられるかなと思ったんだけど、 ちょっともうレシーバーもちょっと長かなかったんで、完全にミスしちゃったですね。
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
もう満点ですね。エリオットも3つのラッシュのタッチダウンが出ましたね。だいぶ活躍してますね。
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Hardman on the return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. Here's a pass to his running back. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
10 ミニット後なんですね。残り2分。
4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Fields.
ここはインコンプですね。ドレゴン・ディックス。よくついてましたね。フルバックですかね、また。あ、違う、フルバックですね。もう完全に今もうランの、シフトを敷いてたので、使いましたね。
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
もうタイムアウト取らないですね。ってことはもう、2ダウンして終了ですね。
And they take a knee. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
And they will take a knee here.
はい、これで、終了ですね。35対7で、カーボーイズ、もう完勝でしたね。その7点はちょっと、こっちの、リターンチームのキャッチングミスからの得点だったので、ちょっとあれは痛かったですけど、ほぼほぼ、カーボーイズペースで試合が進んで、なんとか勝ち切ることができましたね。ディビジョナルプレーオフ突破してカンファレンスチャンピオンシップはカロライナ・パンサーズとの試合になりますね。エリオットが3つの、ラッシングタッチダウンということで、活躍しましたね。はい。それではスタッツを見ていきますと、まず カーボーイズのプレスコットですね。レーティングは 84.7。プレスコットにしては若干低めかなっていうところですが、9大点というところですね。36回投げて24回パス成功、254ヤード獲得ですね。パス成功率 66%。ワンタッチダウンパスのインターセプトというところですね。それと、ジャスティン・フィールズはレーティング 47.3。パス28回投げて16回成功、104ヤードですね。57% ワンタッチダウン、2インターセプトというところで、フィールズはもう完全に封じ込めた感じですね。であと、ランもエリオットが26回のキャリーで87ヤード。3.3 アベレージで、3タッチダウンランが効いてますね。あと、ビーラン1タッチダウンですね。あと、モンゴメリーは、キャリー回数はちょっと少なかったですね。5.5 ヤード、アベレージが良かったですね。フィールズもスクランブルの4。リードオプションもありましたかね。リードオプションでのクォーターバックキープもあったかな。はい。というところですね。あと、レシービングでトルバートが、8キャッチ、111ヤードですね。クメット、ガラップが5キャッチ、60ヤード。あと CD ランは4キャッチ、48ヤードですね。とエリオット、シュルツ。とフルバックのロペス。とファーガソンですね。はい。あとは、ディフェンスの方に、シカゴはカーボーイズの攻撃回数が多かったので、シカゴのタックルも自然と増えるという感じになるんですけどね。はい。サッカー、マイカ・パーソンズが3つですね。シカゴは1つですね、サッカー。インターセプトが、ブラックモンと、ジャクソンとトレボン・リックスですね。はい。それと、チームスタッツ見ていきますと、はい。そうなんですね。はい、失礼しました。チームスタッツとしてはトータルオフェンス160に対して363と、カーボーイズ圧勝でしたね。ランも66ヤード、122ヤード。パスは94の241ヤードですね。で、ファーストダウンの数も8と25。ターンオーバーは2回ずつですね。カーボーイズは、ターンオーバーインターセプトと、あと、リターンのキャッチングミスですね。それのターンオーバーですね。で、サードダウンコンバージョン、ベアーズ0ですね。ここをよくカーボーイズ抑えましたね。カーボーイズは16分の9として 56%。まあまあ、いい数字ですね。はい。で、もう、ポゼッションタイムも全然倍以上違いますね。はい。 ということで、カウボーイズ35対7で、勝利しました。試合がもう危なげなく進んだので、本当にもう安心して、楽しめてやってやったかなというところですね。あんまりこうドキドキすることもなく、ただちょっと見てる方は、ちょっとやっぱり接戦で最後逆転するかしないかぐらいのゲームが面白いんだと思うんですけども。はい。ということで、次ちょっと進めてプレーオフビレッジだけ見たいと思います。はい、相手はカロライナパンサーズですね。プレーオフビケットを見ていきますと、JFC の方はドルフィンズとバッファロービズはバッファローが勝ってますね。第7シードから上がってきましたね。それともう一つはチーフスとジャガーズはチーフスが勝って、カンファレンスチャンピオンシップはなんだかんだでチーフス、ビーズですね。勝った方がスーパーボールなので、カウボーイズが勝ち抜けば、どっちもちょっと強敵ですね。ということです。で、NFC の方は、カウボーイズ、ベアが35対7、カウボーイズですね。それとパッカーズ、パンサーズは、パンサーズ35対17で、下してますね。で、ナンバーワンシードのカウボーイズと第5シードのパンサーズでチャンピオンシップをやるということですね。パンサーズはレギュラーシーズンで1回やったんですけども、結構、ボロクソに確か勝ったような気がするんですけど、またここまで来るとまた違う感じになるかもしれないので、はい、なんとか勝ってスーパーボール行きたいですね。それでなんとかパーフェクトシーズンを達成したいですね。はい、ということで、マッデNFL23の2023年シーズン2になりますね。その、ディビジョナルプレイオフ、シカゴペアーズの試合終わりになります。